Yo, what it do? It's your boy Warren Star. This is the cast with Warren Star. Now, I got to bring some new information down to you. I'm not going to be with you long, but for this in season 2, we got to get back on relationships. So the title of this one is, do you think relationships are overrated or underrated when it come in 2026? Now, last time that we talked about relationships, right? We talked about who loves harder in a relationship last season, and we said men love harder more than women. So that brings us to this point for 2026. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriages, is the marriage overrated or underrated? I feel like, to me, my personal honest opinion, the marriages in 2026 are being underrated. And yes, I'm married myself. It is very, very underrated. Here's why. Because now what's going on in our society, they have started entitling and empowering women to be more dominant, to be more alpha than the alpha male itself. So when it comes down to relationships, yes, a lot of men turn around and do whatever they can for the person they love. Now, this goes both ways because women do the same thing. But when it comes, we are talking about genuine relationships. We ain't talking about them dog-ass relationships that you see people talking about. If they not getting me this or taking me to Roost Steakhouse on the date and paying for my nails and paying for my toes and all of that, man, fuck all of that. That's not part of a relationship. That's called extra credit in a relationship. Them are extras, are additives. I feel like in relationship today, it need to be more mutual. The man need to respect the woman, respect her boundaries, and respect the way how she wants to be loved. I'm not talking about on the emotional side, because that's what y'all women looking at. Whatever fits y'all on the emotion, whatever fits y'all in that moment, in that time. See, women think a lot with emotions and men think a lot with logic. Now, when it comes to a man in love with that significant other or that woman or whatever your preference is, because we got a lot of people here on the show, whatever your preference is, when you love that person, a man is going to provide for that person, willing to give their life for that person. That all comes in a relationship. With a woman, however, a woman go by what they feel. And I feel like when the government start empowering women, start giving them the, I'm not going to say the audacity, when they start giving y'all the privileges to make more money than the average man in America. Average women in America make 50 to 60,000 off rip if you in a good spot. Say it correctly. We ain't talking about the people that's struggling like everybody else. We talking about successful women. Minimum is 60,000. Them are your nurses, your LPNs, your RNs. Them are also not only in the healthcare. These are your attorneys, your lawyers, all the successful women. Now, for example, let's look at Atlanta. I hate to call you out. Atlanta is the resource of more successful Black African American women than any other state in the United States. What happened is when a woman get to that power where they can pay their own bills and they got their own this and own that and their own other, I hate to be mean to my men, but them are the worst type of women for a man to be in a relationship with. A hyper independent woman, a person that don't need you, they can do whatever they can. Nick, I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to a woman like that, you're going to get belittled. Your relationship is gonna be at a high percentage rate of failing when you dealing with women like that. Now, for my women, don't think I won't flip this around. For my women, you gotta watch for the high value man. Most of y'all say, I want a man with money. I want a man with this. I want a man with his own car, with his own house, with his own jewels, with his own everything. Okay, my question is, if you going for 10% of that high value man in America, 10% mean over 100,000 he making a year. My key thing to you is, you think that man really gonna waste his time with the relationships that's going on today in 2026 about women not taking accountability, about women not stepping up the plate to be submissive, and etc. A man in that high value mark will look at you like a 4. You can be a 10, but that high value man gonna look at you as a 4. Now for my independent women, my high successful rate women, when they look for a spouse, they can't even get a man in the top 10%. They got to date lower than they value so they can feel on top of whatever they dealing with. For example, if a woman making 60,000 and a man is averagely making 40,000 or less out of that year, a woman is not going to deal with him because of what he make. However, if a woman is working at McDonald's or working at Checkers or working at Rally's or working at Carl Jr.'s, anything like that, and a man is a high value man and he see the quality in her, he's gonna pick her up and put her on his wing. Most men like women that they can be secure around financially and emotionally. When you top it off with somebody who is on the same caliber as you, both of you busy, both of you working all the time, how do you find time for each other? Then again, the high value man already got women flocking after him, just like the high value woman got men looking at him, but it's a selection that woman have. She would pick and choose. Now, here we go. If you were in a relationship with this high value woman, this woman is going to love you only for comfort, because it's nothing, and I'm being true, it's nothing that you can do for this woman besides fuck her and be there for her. Now, let's flip the roles around. If a high value man is in a picture, a woman will step up to the plate because she knows it's competition. This brings me to another topic. In relationships, why do women can know when a man is cheating, when a man is being disloyal, when a man ain't doing everything right, but they can't know when they make that man unhappy? Now for my men, to my women, how can you turn around and have a good woman that's cooking for you, cleaning for you, being by your side, lifting you up, supporting you, aiding you when you down, and you still go run off to the scallywag that's less beneath her? Now, let me give y'all some tips when it comes to relationships. If you want to know, honestly know, if you got a good man or a woman, switch phones with them for a day. If they can't switch their phone with you for a day, then something wrong. 2, post them on social media. Men and women are more scared. Now, men are more scared to post women on social media now, all because they are scared of somebody done tagging her in the DMs. Somebody been banging her while you turn around and been loyal. Now, I'm not gonna lie. In my own eye, my own actual eye, I have seen this taking place. I have seen females turn around and be loyal. They man posted them on social media. Whole time the man posted them on social media, the woman getting backlash in the back, getting taking back cuts, taking back shots and all of that. So my thing is, for another example, if Kaka Sonic gal sit up there and cheated, Tom Brady wife cheated, Steph Curry wife talk bad, it's other women who still see the high value man and still cheat. So my thing is, for 2026, what is the true actual purpose of a relationship if nobody ain't mutually balanced no more? Again, the United States have privileged our women to have a higher salary than the men, belittling the men. My thing is, can relationships be genuine? I feel like they can, but I feel like the only way they can be genuine if both parties, male and female, whoever your preference is, if you both put in the work together. If it's a one-sided relationship, and right now, this is why I said relationships are underrated. Because if it's most women are only controlling. They want to be controlling. They want you to be for a male. They want you to be an emotional creature. They want you to be emotional. They want you to be intelligent, but they don't want to do the work when it comes to a highly emotionally intelligent man. When a man called them out on their BS, they don't like that because you are not letting them do their free will. Now, one thing I can say about it, if you are standing your ground in a relationship and you are still in that relationship, kudos to you, because the divorce rate now in America has went to, the divorce rate happens 3 years, every 3 years. When it comes to marriages, when it comes to relationships, many people hide behind their own mask. And this is what we need to stop. If you're being honest and being genuine and being open in your relationship, your person should be honest, genuine, and open too. I feel like for y'all ladies, now I'm gonna speak to y'all ladies, y'all may get mad at me. Y'all ladies got to stop using emotional manipulation to get what you want. Men too, but the majority of women do this. Stop being those individuals where it's hard to love you in this new 2026, okay? Women, you got to start taking accountability. If you wrong, a man will respect you and love you more for you being genuine and to say, hey, baby, I was wrong. We know that you're a human. We know that you make mistakes, but listening to your homegirls, because they got bad, and this kills me too. Why in relationships, most relationships end off of somebody else's misery? What you mean, One Star? For my men, you can be around your homeboys and you talking about, man, my girl did this. A man gonna look at the logical side of, well, she done this 9 times out of 10, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know, and then they'll talk about it, but a man won't leave that fast. But let a homegirl, miserable homegirl, who don't like the relationship that you in, see that you going through problems. First thing they're going to be is an emotional manipulating support system. Girl, you don't need him. You don't need to deal with that. Come chill with us. Let's go drink. Let's go party. And now in this society, women got to watch women. Men got to watch men. But to my women, it's easier for a woman to get slid into by somebody in their same sex faster than a male sliding in the DMs, because a woman is going to catch another woman when she's vulnerable. And that's the way how, if a woman want to know how to really catch a man, and women really want to know why men are cheating and this, that, and the other, it's because they catch them when they emotionally unstable. Women catch me, a good woman can catch a man and take her man and take that gay man from them if she catch him emotionally unstable. What did it mean? He got to go through a bad part in a relationship. He got to be down enough and disgusted enough where he's not getting the sex. He's not getting the appreciation. He's not getting the respect. And a man ain't going to leave just right then and there. No, they going to wait. Because that men got more to sacrifice than just leaving by themselves. So what that mean? The woman who programmed the man, because y'all women do this a lot. Men ain't talking about it. Nobody ain't talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Women, y'all do this a lot. Y'all program your men the way that you want them and then get mad when they act accordingly to how you want them to be. Some of y'all women want y'all men to be quiet, don't say nothing. You don't want to give affection. You don't want to give no kisses. You don't want to give no hug, and you barely giving them some. Shit, it's hard enough. Now, they say the statistics are high that it is harder for a man to get in-house nana than out-house nana. So if you got to fight and you, as a man, look at it like this, women. Think about it. I want y'all to look at something. If a man turn around and giving you 80% of his check to help provide for that household, he turned around and buying you the things that you want, giving you the love and affection that you need, require, and desire, because you probably done told him you didn't have that in your last relationship. And this man is giving you all of these, but you don't want to fuck him. You don't want to be there for him. You don't want to clean for him. You don't want to support his business and his dreams and this, that, and the other. Why do you think a man still gonna stay there living in misery? They already in misery, hoping that the person gonna change. Now, let's flip the scenario. To my men, stop taking advantage of these women, because you actually got some good women out here. Some good, wholesome, beautiful, beautiful sisters. Beautiful women. But my thing about it, men, because you've been scarred so bad by being taught by your mother, since most single households have became in the last 10 to 15 to 20 years have been single household parents. And the woman is training the man how to be quiet, how to give woman the accountability, how to show how to be and be the last one on the back burner. So you think, how long will you think a person is gonna be on the back burner if a person is not giving them affection, if a person not giving them attention, if a person not giving them respect, if a person not giving them honor and glory? How long do you actually think that person is gonna stay in that bubble and deal with misery while you living in success? Or why you living in happiness? Or why you getting your cake and ice cream too? Now, men, you got to be careful, because women got a new form of cheating. Even though we know the homegirls will take up for them, now they got family taking up for them. Family may not like them, but family's family. Hey, tell them I was here. Here go another thing. Women will spend and do extra time, still in schedule, but they'll manage to cheat in their schedule. For example, if your gal she says your significant other work a third shift, and they work in that third shift, and you know that during that time they not working hard as you, they not working full flex, they working flexible. In other words, they on the clock, they getting free time. During their free time, do you think if they not calling you, they not talking to you, do you really think that person is being loyal to you? Do you really think, now, small percentage, I'm gonna go 20% on this. 20% I can say you being loyal, you can being faithful. But the 80% of people, especially my women out there, I'm not bashing you, I'm just waking you up for what we see. Women, y'all got to stop cheating. Stop that emotional cheating shit. Stop all of that, because cheating is cheating, whether it's physical or non-physical. If you are texting a nigga in a DM, or now texting females, if y'all texting in that DM and that man don't know about it, and you can't be honest enough, or you feel guilty in your heart about you hiding it from that man or keeping it away from that man, you are doing wrong. So when it comes to relationships, I feel like the structure of the foundation of relationships can work, but I feel like relationships are underrated. Only reason why I feel like they underrated is because they not genuine like they used to be no more. It's all about the material. It's all about material gain. It's all about what can they do for me? What can she do for me? What he can do for me? What happened to what can we do for each other? Now, for some of y'all, let's do this. Take sex out the equation. Take whatever you giving them and remove that out the way. What do they really have to offer you? This is why most relationships fail, because most people be looking in the eye with lust instead of looking in the eye of the heart, or looking in the eye of the beholder. You turn around looking at the BBL, ooh, she got a fat ass, and women, y'all looking at the gray pants, ooh, look at it, look at the print in his pants, and ooh, look at this. My thing is this: why looking at all of that? If you got somebody you personally love, you'll do something about it. Now, my men, if a man actually love you, it's gonna show. But when a man start falling out of love with you, it's also gonna show. But my thing is, when it comes to women, when is the last time you actually seen a friend of you be loyal to their partner? Now, if you got a friend and they cheating and you listening to advice to them, you need to go do something to yourself. You the Lulu. Because if you're going to listen to the Lulu person who ain't living their life right, and you going to listen to them and offer their misery, or how they experience life that may not be the same way you experienced in a relationship, you need to go do something with your life. 2, stop wasting people's time. I feel like people need to be honest up front when it comes to what you want in a relationship. If you saying, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship, I just want to have fun, fling around, this, that, and the other, be honest up front. And to top this off, before we get up out of here, who cheat more? Better, men or women? Women cheat more, but men cheat better. What you mean? Women, yes, you can do all your tactics. You can do everything you want to do in your relationship. And I feel like if you got to do all of that, you wrong in the first place. You need to go check yourself. Go look at yourself. Go reevaluate yourself. I may not know your scenario and know your situation. You may be emotionally abused. You may be physically abused. Whatever you do to lead you to whatever you need to do, I'm not going to say I don't understand you, because I do understand, because everybody got a reason for everything. But when it comes to a woman, if you got a good person that's by your side, not cheating, not doing anything. Why jeopardize all of that for 15 minutes of fame because you seen somebody's sweatpants or you seen somebody material account or what it may has to offer you? Remember the words that I said in 2026. Do you think relationships are overrated or underrated? Leave your comment below. But this is your boy. This is the Cast. Get at me to the next video. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. We out, baby. Yep.